These are the 10 times Victor Wembanyama has completely humiliated, obliterated, and destroyed his opponents. And stay to the end where we reveal the moment where Victor took on an entire team by himself.
Looks like he's gonna pass the ball out to the corner. There you go. Wembanyama with a stop! Bill, have I been talking about it? He should be your number one option.
Smash that like button and let's get into it. Number 10. The Jabari Smith Crusher. It's no secret that the Spurs and Rockets hate each other, and after San Antonio beat Houston for the first win of the season and Wemby's career, the hate is sure to get kicked up a few notches. In a game full of big plays, this one stands out, not just because of Wemby's athleticism, but because he made a guy who has 40 pounds on him look like he never defended a center in his life.
Well, they have a system. On the drive.
While Wemby is extremely tall at 7'5", he only weighs 210 pounds. But that didn't matter when he faced Jabari Smith in the paint. After catching the ball from his teammates, Victor chose not to back Smith down. Instead, he shows incredible finesse, as he uses otherworldly footwork and a slick spin move to easily get around Smith without having to bang down low with him in the paint. Once Wemby's free, he slams it home with authority. That play is coming soon to a poster near you, but it's not the only highlight reel play from him on this list. You want some more?
How much more do you want from me?
More.
Of course you do. Number 9. The Clay Catastrophe. Preseason is preseason, but this play against one of the Splash Brothers showed us how tough it's gonna be to get any shot off against Wemby. Usually, rookies might take a while to grow into their talent, but that's definitely not the case with Victor.
The vets he's going to learn from, he's going to get so much better.
I think his time playing in Summer League, he blocked Klay Thompson. He just blocked his second three of the night, and then look, he's hammered them.
In the first quarter of their final preseason game against the Warriors, Wemby harasses Klay. Not only does he block the shot, he has the self-awareness to keep running up the floor, and he catches the pass in stride from one of his teammates. At the end of the day, not only does Wemby slam it home, he waits for a couple of seconds to watch the Warriors jog back up the floor before dunking the ball. He's trying to send a message not only to Golden State but to their fans as well. It's safe to say he put the entire league on notice.
Oh my word.
Number 8. Au contraire, Rudy Gobert. In a battle between French 7-footers, you'd expect the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year to easily come out on top against a raw 16-year-old kid, right? Wrong. This one is an oldie but a goodie, and showed us exactly what was coming long before Wemby took the association by storm.
It's okay.
Okay, so Wemby didn't fully embarrass Rudy Gobert, but there's no denying that even as a raw prospect, he showed off his immense talent long before the Spurs drafted him. Between his silky smooth jumper, rebounding ability, and his incredible ball handling skills, Wemby turned plenty of heads with this display. Other strong parts of his game are that he moves incredibly well for a big guy, and has a relentless motor on defense. It's no wonder the Spurs took him first overall just 3 years after this clip went viral on YouTube. Working with such a talented defensive player such as Gobert paved the way for Wemby to take the league by storm. Number 7. The French Freak. Wemby may be 19 years old, but he's already one of the tallest players in NBA history. So you might be shocked to see what he did against Le Mans while he was still playing in France.
There is no turning back.
Morgan, had that one blocked by Koulibaly. Wembanyama behind his back lays it up and in.
After catching the ball off a block by his teammate, Wembanyama becomes like an unstoppable force of nature, as he runs the entire floor like a guard initiating a fast break. Wemby goes the entire length of the floor, and even adds a behind-the-back move for some flair, before he calmly lays the ball up and in past 2 defenders, who had no chance of stopping him. He was just showing off against Le Mans. Number 6. Breaking down Bryson. This next highlight reel play by Wemby is similar to the first one on our list against Jabari Smith, except Wemby wasn't afraid to get physical with his fellow NBA prospect Bryson Williams.
At the rim that we saw just there.
this is, and I'm sorry to cut you off there, Mark, but that was unreal. And this was one of my concerns with Wembanyama.
Getting physical with Victor in the paint may be one of the few ways to slow him down, but he tosses all that out the window in his play against Williams. Wemby shows that he not only has the strength to score, but that he also has the ball handling and body control to finish the play off in style. Poor Williams never sees Wemby coming, as Victor fakes him out with a crossover, before immediately going to work in the post. After getting close enough to the basket, Wemby simply spins off Williams to create space, and casually lays the ball up and in. He made it look too easy. Number 5. The Monaco putback. Monaco shouldn't have ever bothered to try and defend Wemby during the next play on our list. There was no way he'd be stopped.
Because of their skill set. They understand the game. They just don't go out and just play the game. They understand the game, and they have systems implemented that allows them to get their skill set up. But see, look at that. And it also helps that he's, 7+.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've all heard of hustle, but this is just ridiculous. After a missed three-pointer clanged off the iron, Wemby immediately chases down his own rebound and slams it home. But if we go into the play further, we see just how outmatched Monaco is dealing with him. After he misses the shot, Wemby is at the rim in just 3 steps. His awareness of where the hole is in Monaco's defense, great body control, and pure strength enables him to finish the play with a thunderous dunk. Number 4. Deep 3 in the G League. This deep three-pointer separated Victor Wembanyama as a man amongst boys. Sometimes someone makes such a good play that you can't do anything about it. That was literally the case for Wemby's G League Ignite opponents.
Johnson, newest signee of G League Ignite. He'll be draft eligible in 2024 as Victor Wembanyama drills a deep three.
The poor sap responsible for defending Wemby didn't even try to contest the shot or pressure him into making a bad decision with the ball. All he did was give Victor space to shoot, which is probably the biggest mistake anyone can make when going against him. But as the old saying goes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The defender has no one to blame but himself. Once Wemby felt comfortable, he took a deep 3 about 5 feet beyond the arc and splashed one home that would have made Steph Curry smile. But we can guarantee you that Wemby's next bunch of victims weren't smiling. Number 3. Wemby versus everybody. We're not kidding with this one. Victor Wembanyama really did take on everyone in this play. Not only did he throw it down with authority, he did it in the clutch. His team was down a point with 3.5 seconds left.
They're not calling timeout. 10 seconds left. Gotta go. Tremont Waters to the hoop, lays it up. No, the follow. No. Wembanyama with the putback!
This was an absolute dagger against Leon. After 2 of his teammates failed to tip the ball in, Wemby throws it down. His patience on this play is amazing. While his 2 teammates who failed to score seem to panic, Victor calmly watches the ball as he positions himself between 2 defenders. Then, in a split second, he makes his move. He rises to the rim and makes sure the shot goes down.
No, Wembanyama with the putback!
Very few people probably think of big men as having a killer instinct, but Wemby channeled his inner Kobe and finished the shot and the game, cold-blooded. Number 2, the no-look alley-oop dunk. Let's face it, Victor Wembanyama is going to turn into the cheat code that breaks the rest of the league. Don't believe me? Check out the next play on this list.
I asked you, how much does Victor need to fill out? You said, how much did Kevin Durant need to fill out?
I mean, Kevin Durant has put on weight, of course, since he's been in the NBA, but he's been in the league forever.
Hey, now!
It's bad enough when Wemby throws down a garden variety dunk. Being posterized isn't fun, but for all the defenders on this play, we send our condolences to their families. On this play, Wemby blocks his opponents, tosses the ball to a teammate, and then follows him up the floor. The defense is in shambles. No one's getting back fast enough to stop the fast break. And by the time they have any chance to correct their mistake, it's too late. Wemby catches the alley-oop from his teammate, and the rest is history. The defense wasn't just burnt, they were roasted to a crisp. And now for our favorite pick, this is what we've all been waiting for. Number 10, Victor Wembanyama versus the Phoenix Suns. To see whether Wemby is worth all the hype he's been getting over the last several years, that question was emphatically answered just a few short days ago. He went off for 38 points and snagged 10 rebounds in a win for the Spurs over the Suns.
Look out, lift off!
Whether it was a deep three, a silky smooth jumper, or any one of his earth-shattering slams, Wemby finally made his statement to the rest of the NBA. He's arrived and he's here to stay. He absolutely demolished the Suns and gave the Spurs a big glimpse of their future.
Suns ice cold to start. Wembanyama sprints the floor.
It's hard to beat anybody.
Harden is tangled up there, no foul call, and plenty of contact. Wembanyama runs the floor.
Everything looks very bright in San Antonio.